Britain's Queen Elizabeth II arrived at the House of Parliament on Wednesday to deliver the Queen's speech in a state pageant. Accompanied by her husband Prince Philip, the Queen delivered her annual speech for the state opening of Parliament. The address outlined the government's legislative plans for the coming year, and the Queen announced that the top priority is reducing the deficit and boosting the stagnant economy. She also introduced plans for a bill to reform the House of Lords, an issue which has bitterly divided Britain's coalition government.
My Lords, pray be seated. My government's legislative programme will focus on economic growth, justice and constitutional reform. My minister's first priority will be to reduce the deficit and restore economic stability. My government will introduce legislation to establish a green investment bank. Measures will be brought forward to further strengthen regulation of the financial services sector and implement the recommendations of the Independent Commission on Banking.
Prime Minister David Cameron's Conservative Party is fiercely against plans to make the second chamber elected, but coalition partners Nick Clegg's Liberal Democrats are strongly in favor of reform.
A bill will be brought forward to reform the composition of the House of Lords. My government is committed to reducing and preventing crime. A bill will be introduced to establish the National Crime Agency to tackle the most serious and organised crime and strengthen border security.
The row has the potential to split or paralyze the coalition for a time, although few expect it to bring down the government altogether. The issue has vexed politicians for 100 years, but leaves most ordinary voters unmoved. A banking reform bill will also be introduced this parliamentary year, which will aim to split banks' retail services from investment arms. The government will also push forward plans for a court and crime bill, which will establish a national crime agency, which among other things will boost border security and fight cybercrime. Jessica Minton, IB Times TV.